So today, I have a secret. And this particular secret helps you improve your forward folds by a huge margin. Now, I'm going to preface this with this. You know, when I tell you this secret, you may not see a drastic difference, but it's a feeling that you're going to have. It's a sensation that you feel in your muscles, in your body. So the difference in as far as physicality is very subtle, but that sensation is major. So that's what I want you to focus on when you start working on this particular skill. So let's just dive right into it. Forward folds are pretty much all over a basic vinyasa class. You're having to forward fold through all your sun salutations. You've got wide leg forward folds. You've got Jamasirasana with one leg, and like there's a million different ways that you can forward fold within your yoga practice. So you're having to do it a lot to help open up those hamstrings, open up your lower back, open up the shoulders. Pretty much just trying to open up the whole back side of the body. However, one little thing that you can do to help take it up to the next level, and that's isolating your pelvis. Once you start to isolate what's going on with the movement of your pelvic bone, you change the entire game. So I'll give you an example here. I'll show you real quick. So coming into a standing forward fold, having my feet about hip width apart, I'm gonna reach down and feels okay. I'm feeling a little something happening here, feeling a little something happening here, feeling a lot of something happening here. But if I start to, pay more attention to what's going on with my pelvic bone, just even closing my eyes and just visualizing it. If I bring my hands to my waist, I can feel right where the top of my pelvis is, at ilium. And then I can also visualize where the tailbone is, so that's right there, right where the crease of your cheeks start. And you'll want to start pushing the top of your hips down as you pull your tailbone up to the ceiling. So if you notice, there was a slight subtle movement that I created by pushing those hips down and pulling the tailbone up. Now I'm feeling a whole lot happening in my hamstrings now and into the backs of my knees. Still getting a lot going on into my lower back as well, but it really ignited this space here, which is honestly where I need the most work. So take a deep breath in, half lift, reset your pelvis. Try to make your pelvic bone follow your shoulders, so the ilium and my shoulders are in a nice line. As I start to deepen my forward fold, as the shoulders start to drop, so does my ilium, and then the tailbone lifts up a little higher. Allow your head to be heavy. And maybe just practice that a few times. Inhale to half lift, moving that pelvis is parallel to the ground. Exhale, forward fold, pull the ilium down towards the toes. Inhale to half lift. Exhale, forward fold. I'm really feeling that in my hamstrings now. So that is something that you can try with any forward fold, whether it's standing wide leg, seated wide leg, standing with your feet together, or seated with the feet together, whatever it is. I would give you the Sanskrit names, but who has time for that? So even if you are taking the wide leg version, I'll face the side so you can kind of see the difference that it makes. Take your legs super wide. If you want to start with your hands behind your back, go for it. But again, if you need to have that tactile response, bring your hands into the game and start helping him or have your hands help move your pelvis around. If not, you can bring the hands behind the back and then do the same thing, but just move that pelvis around. Kind of feel the difference that it makes if you were just to do this instead. Because really, I'm only getting a whole lot of tension happening right there in my mid-back. But make sure you keep your feet flexed in all forward folds so that you can get through the entire leg in a full stretch. So give it a shot. Pull your ilium forward, So it's almost, if you're seated, it's more of a pushing them forward and down rather than just trying to smash them straight down. So pull it forward and then start to pull it down. The tailbone starts to pull up and then straight back. Does that make sense? If not, let me know in the comment section below and I'll be sure to give a bit of a better explanation. So, my challenge to you is to give that a try when you practice again. So whether it's in class or if you're going to do it along with this video or you just feel like you need to forward fold a little bit, activate your pelvis, isolate your pelvis and see what happens. Let me know below so I can kind of follow along with you guys and give some feedback. Thank you so much for joining me and I hope to see you in the next one. Bye.